BodyBags, where heart lies.
What's up, BodyBags? Andrew here. Welcome to week 202, I want to say it is. Or maybe 203. I think it's maybe 203. Anyways, I'm your Saturday host, and today I'll be reviewing a film that I got in about a month ago with that Scream Factory sale, and I watched it a couple weeks ago and actually forgot to do this for my review. But yeah, this is Ghost Town. So Ghost Town is an Empire Pictures. In fact, I believe it was Empire Pictures' last film before they went under and became Full Moon Pictures. Now, I'm a huge Full Moon / Empire film fan. I love like Charles Band's films and everything. The thing that I like most about them is their creativity. They have this fantasy creative element that even if the films are garbage, you can still just enjoy them on a level of like, man, they put some thought into the background for the characters and everything like that. But yeah, so this one is a Western horror film, and I'm not a fan of Westerns whatsoever. So I was like, oh man, let's see what I think about this one. So this is basically try to explain the plot here. Now, a girl goes missing, and a guy goes looking for her. That happens to be, I think, the deputy sheriff of a town, and basically through, I cannot remember the means, it doesn't matter anyways, he gets transported back into time into this basically old Western town, and then from there it's basically a ghost film where he has to try to kill the main bad guy in the film in order to destroy the town and everything like that. And so from there, it just becomes like a typical Western film. He's trying to take down the bad guy, and they duel and things like that. And it's quite an interesting film. So my thoughts on it, I was pretty high on this film. It was written, the story was created by David Schmoller, who 2 years later would go on to direct Puppet Master, but also he had directed the Tourist Trap, I know, one of my brother's favorite films. So he has some involvement in this film. And I just really love the film for it. It has this cool feel to it. And the characters are all, they're all pretty caricatures, but they're likable caricatures. Like, I don't know how some films do this, but they're all likable. Like, even the bad guys, like, yeah, they're caricatured, and yeah, it's like, it's just a very, very generic bad guys and stuff like that. But yeah, it was fine. The special effects were pretty good for what they were. I mean, I think Full Empire really didn't have much of a budget at all for this film, and I actually think this release is not the original intent for the film. This is like a composite cut or something like that, or like a assembly cut or something like that. But because the original cut was lost or something like that, I don't know the full story behind it. But yeah, it's like it's a supernatural Western film. I mean, if you definitely like Western films, this one would be up your alley. But even me, as not a Western fan, I enjoyed this film. I enjoyed all the characters. I was never bored by the film at all. That's the thing, is like it kept doing. Kept introducing characters, kept introducing scenarios that never got me bored whatsoever in it. And that's the best thing I could say about the film, is that it was so creative, it was so fun. I enjoyed it. I can go back to this film 2 or 3 times a year. My score for it's going to be a 7 out of 10. Very solid watch. Enjoy the film. It's a decent watch. Scream Factory did a really good job with their transfer on this too. I know this is a long out of print and long forgotten film, so I like this film. Really good, solid watch. All right, so that's going to do it for today, guys. Let me know what you think about the film if you've seen it yourself. Thanks for watching. As always, feel free to comment down below on your thoughts on the film. So peace, guys. See you next week.